How's it going, folks? So I decided to play one match with every single medium weapon in the game, just like I did in my previous video with the light build. I thought this was a fun idea, and the whole purpose of this challenge is to give each gun a test in the Bank It game mode, and then I'll rank each weapon based off of my KD ratio from each round and give some feedback from my experience. Now, obviously, before we go into this, I just want to clarify that I was purely pub stomping in these games, and I was purposefully trying to drag the game on for as long as possible to increase the amount of eliminations and give each gun as much time as possible. So without any more waffling, the first weapon I was tasked with was the AKM. Now, this is a gun that I've used a good bit in my time of playing the finals, but ultimately I've kind of moved on from the AK because it's very hit and miss. The actual recoil is very dodgy, but then again, the huge mag size is a great bonus for players who don't hit all of their shots. From the game I played here, I ended up with 32 kills and 9 deaths, leaving a KD ratio of 3.6, and the AKM ranked in as our third best weapon from the challenge. Okay, so the next weapon I had to use was the CL-40 grenade launcher. This thing really isn't my type of weapon. I found that I was punished for taking on 1v1s, but I also found that it's nearly impossible to win a fight against players who have even just decent positioning. The grenade launcher got me 15 kills with 7 deaths, giving us a 2.1 KD, ranking in as the 7th weapon on the list, meaning that it was our lowest ranking gun. Now, the next weapon actually surprised me as to how mid it was to use. Oh my days, the FAMAS is a gun that I just can't justify using in any mode. Now, it ended up ranking fairly well, but when I compare it to the FCAR or AKM, this thing just isn't great. It does a job all right, but I'd rather get more damage with one of the other 2 rifles. We went 23 for 8 with the FAMAS, leaving a 2.9 KD and ranking as the 4th best weapon. All right, and coming in next, the FCAR is by no surprise the best performing weapon of choice for medium. This is the only gun any medium player runs in ranked, and it makes sense. We went 31 for 4, leaving us with a 7.8 KD ratio. That is ridiculous, and I can't fault the weapon, even though the mag size is low. If it was any higher, people would simply quit the game. Obviously, this ranks in at number 1. Okay, the pump-action shotgun performed surprisingly well for a finish, even though I found it very frustrating to use. I mean, it's strong and hits hard up close, but I don't think it's worth the effort. I found myself having to waste so much time finishing off enemies that should have been dead much quicker and would have been dead with the FCAR or AKM. The shotgun gave us 20 kills with 5 deaths, leaving a 4 KD and ranking in as the 2nd best weapon based off of KD ratio. The Riot Shield is a weapon I hadn't used before this video, and I probably won't use it again, unfortunately. It's fine. Actually, nah, it isn't fine. This is a noob central weapon designed for objective merchant bots who don't know how to aim and jizz their pants over a victory on power shift. I can't understand how it takes 5 whole hits to kill a heavy, considering how slow it is to charge up. We got 17 elims with 7 deaths, giving us a 2.4 KD and ranking in at 6th place, just in front of the grenade launcher. Finally, the revolver. I love the idea of this gun. I love how it sounds and looks, but just like a lot of the other weapons, it's underwhelming. I think this gun is very difficult to use, and it should have much more damage at range because of that. I took away 15 elims with 6 deaths, leaving a 2.5 KD ratio, and putting the revolver in at 5th place to finish the list. Looking back at how each weapon performed, I reckon the list is actually quite accurate to what most decent players would agree with. Overall, we know that the FCAR is the best weapon in the game, but other than that, the only change I would make to the list, from my own opinion, would be moving the grenade launcher ahead of the Riot Shield. Other than that, it looks good. Anyways, folks, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a rating and follow, as they are greatly appreciated. And if you have any ideas or thoughts about the video, I'd love to hear them in the comment section down below. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.